The amount of people admitting that they didn't realize that Africa wasn't just like sticks and mud. Like, Africa actually has, modern technology and roads and running water and all that type of stuff.
Africa has cars? Since when did they have Wi-Fi? I thought they just communicate by having messenger pigeons and throwing it at other countries.
Some of the comments are people trying to be funny, but I could tell some of these are 100%. No, you really thought that. Y'all really thought Africa was in the arms of the air. You really thought that was that? You thought it was Africa.
And people are confused to see that Africa is not just lions and mud. Are we actually serious? I thought, sometimes like...
Yo, what's good, fam? This is Straight Up Wild. Check out this flood of reactions from Americans to Aisha Speed's African Epic Tour. It's got me heated because with all this hype, it's crystal clear that America's been straight up lying about Africa for way too long. Think about it, even the tourists who actually show up, they be lying for those rural spots with their hearts and wildlife safaris because that's the Africa Hollywood sold them. And the second they spot skyscrapers in Lagos, high-speed internet in Nairobi, or bustling tech hubs in Cape Town, boom, totally disappointed. And it's hilarious and sad. Media never highlights that vibrant modern side. They zoom in on the exotic chaos and boom, this is the backlash we get. No wonder Speed's tour clips are blowing up minds. I've cooked up a quick compilation of these raw reactions to Speed in the motherland, wilding out and Fox losing it. Suck it in and then drop your text in the comments.
Speed's doing a stream in Africa, in Angola right now, yeah? And people are confused to see that Africa is not just lions and mud. Are we actually serious? I thought, sometimes like, I'd be like, nah, they surely trolling, like, they're trolling. But the fact that people say, wow, like, it actually looks nice.
Wow.
Like, they're saying, wait, it's decent, like, it's, bro, propaganda won. Propaganda really won. Like, they brainwashed them to think Africa is actually just poo. They think Africa is shit.
That's sad.
Africa has cars? Wait, they have bridges? I thought they just run bare feet on dirt. Wait, so you're telling me right now that Africa has modern housing and apartments?
Yeah, that's
Since when did they have Wi-Fi? I thought they just communicate by having messenger pigeons and throwing it at other countries. Modern doctors and hospitals, I thought when they get injured, they just go to a dirt hut and a witch doctor named Baba Tunde rubs some beaver anal glands on their injuries to fix it.
I show Speed's Africa streams are doing multiple generational undamaging to your brain because y'all really thought that Africa was a bunch of twigs and huts. Like there isn't a representative from every single country that wants something out of this continent.
Crazy,
now, granted, some of the comments are people trying to be funny, but I could tell some of these are 100%. No, you really thought that. Y'all really thought Africa was in the arms of the air. You really thought that was that? You thought it was Africa. Do you know how wealthy Africa is? Do you know how large Africa is? I'm telling you, he is undoing the damage of multiple decades. And I, for one, can't not commend him for doing that because wow.
Speed's Africa tour is kind of scaring me right now because the amount of people admitting that they didn't realize that Africa wasn't just like sticks and mud. Like, Africa actually has, modern technology and roads and running water and all that type of stuff. Then that Africa is a continent, not a country. I've seen clips of Speed's tour and I love it because every place he goes, he kind of rewrites the stereotype or the image that people have in their head and he shows that, hey, this is a normal place. But especially with Africa, some of y'all I genuinely worry about. Because even when people who are like, oh, but the American propaganda makes you think that Africa is just nothing and extremely all this. Guys, can you do a little bit of research or maybe just a little bit of logical thinking? Do you really think an entire continent would just be sticks and mud and tribal people? If you just look up Africa City, you will see so many cities that look just like ours with skyscrapers, big buildings, roads, infrastructure, all that type of stuff.
Shocked, amused, ready to book a flight? What can we Africans and allies actually do to smash these myths? More tours, viral counter content? Let's brainstorm, guys. Now remember this, Aisha Speed's core fans, that's a 13 to 22 demo. Teens in early 20s, straight Gen Z energy. These are the same kids who have been drip-fed these stereotypes since TikTok dropped. It's recent, it's relentless, and it's messing with their heads. You gotta flip the script, fam. Something's gotta change before this narrative sticks for another generation. Smash like if you're Team Africa, glow up, subscribe for more. Ivan Mogale is my name, and you are watching Annex Media.